Hello, this video is going to show you how to enter songs that have explicit lyrics. Now, just to give you a reminder, the clean version and the explicit version have to be registered separately. So there's another video that will show you how to do the clean version. This one is specifically for the explicit version. Now, here we're in one of our clients' catalogs. Now remember, as you guys all know, you never do anything with at least these first three. If you're coming into the organization and the song has already been released and you have the ISRC number, you can enter it. But remember, it's one ISRC number per song, so please make sure that that is the right ISRC number for the song. In this case, the song is not released. So we're going to create this. She has a song called Nago Regret, and it's the explicit version. Now, in certain industries, they call it the clean version, the raw version, and so forth. In the music industry, you're hearing the word explicit. So we want you to register it with the name of the title of the song and in parentheses, explicit. So that will be the legal title, which is the song title here. Now, not every song needs an alternate title, but when you're doing an explicit version, we need you to do one. So I just basically copied the information above, so I make sure I'm not making any mistakes. I'm taking out the word explicit, and I'm putting the word raw. So you have Nago Regret explicit, in parentheses, Nago Regret raw, in parentheses. Now, her artist name is already there. The genre is dancehall. And she did this song, this is just an example, but she did this song with an embassy client, let's say Giovanni. She doesn't have Giovanni's information, so she's going to go and look it up, Giovanni catalog, and here is his information. Come right to the middle part, copy and paste his publishing information line there. Make sure the cursor ends here. Now they both have the same publisher, so we're going to put Elite Embassy because her information's here, that's her publisher. His information's here, that's his publisher. Her share is 50%. She's on the first line. His share is 50%. He's on the second line. This may be released by Area 51 Music. That's the label who produced it. Even though Giovanni may have built the beat, it's not, she's the one putting the song together, and it's her label releasing it. So they're not doing it together. She's owning the masters, so only her label name needs to be there, whoever has the financial responsibility. Now, if you want to include the beat maker's label name out of respect for them, then you can add it, and you can have both labels release it, but that shows when you put it out there that both labels own the masters. So if you have a separate agreement and you just want to put it up there to give the beat makers some credit, public recognition for his label and so forth, then you can do that, but make sure you have a separate agreement stating that we are releasing it with your name, but you are not the owner of the masters. It's only to give you some extra publicity. Okay? Now, you're only filling out, because the song is not released, you're only filling out from song title to record label, nothing else. When you come down to the bottom, if you know the rhythm name, it may be called the regret rhythm. If there's a rhythm, that's usually in reggae and dancehall. You may be a hip hop artist and it may be, maybe it's called the regret instrumental, or maybe it has none. If there's none, then don't put anything. Okay? You're not going to attach this. This has to be metadata encoded only. It's not released. You're not doing this, but we do know that a client, whether it's either one of them, own the masters. So this would be a detailed explanation of what to do for the explicit version, how you would go ahead and do this. Now, let's say, for example, let's say Giovanni was not an embassy client, you would put unknown for publisher. Okay? Unless you do know the publisher's information, but we'd rather you put unknown because we don't want to be registering something for a publisher and it's not the correct person or it didn't come out correct, so we'd rather you put unknown. Even if you do know the publisher, we'd rather you put unknown at this point. Okay, so this is how you would do it. Super simple. Now, if you have multiple people that are on the song and there's multiple beat makers, multiple artists, you're not sure what to do for percentages, please contact us to explain. I'm your advisor most likely, or you may be assigned to another advisor. You contact us, explain the situation, and we will give you recommendations of what is fair, and then you will check that with your co-writers. Okay, this concludes the detailed explanation of how to create a song registration for an explicit version.